So Damien Sandow wins the SmackDown Money in the Bank. He betrayed his friend Cody Rhodes, broke up Team Rhodes Scholars in the process, and becomes Mr. Money in the Bank. He's a future world champion. And I expected something like this. I didn't expect this to be the outcome of the match, though, but I expected it to take place sometime during the match. I didn't expect these two particular human beings to be in the outcome. I expected something like Wade Barrett winning, but it was a pretty good outcome. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that. Seeing Sandow win, hold the briefcase over his head while the commentators were saying that this is the biggest moment of Cody Rhodes' career. It's now down the tubes because his best friend was greedy and blah, blah, blah. And it's funny how they called him greedy because it's even titled Money in the Bank. It's funny how that kind of goes out there. By the way, I'm sorry that, I don't feel that, enthusiastic in this video. I'm still kind of tired. But like I said, if you can bear with me with just the editing in this video, it will be greatly appreciated. I'll definitely upload another video sometime this week with a lot more editing and when I'm more so awake. So Damien Sandow winning, though, was pretty cool. I think I'll give that a thumbs up there. Del Rio beating Ziggler by DQ was a shitty ending. I didn't like that ending very much. I guess it was good to the storyline of Ziggler and AJ, because I guess Ziggler's now turning into a good guy and he can't be, seen hanging around with heels like AJ and Big E. So I guess this is how Ziggler's going to break away from AJ. He's going to break away from Big E and he's going to become his own face, which it could work, but I think Ziggler still needs that mouthpiece. No, not really. His mic skills have been getting better over time, so and it's funny because he pulls off something like that it hasn't been seen in the WWE in quite some time. His wrestling ability and his charisma in the ring, it definitely shined tonight. The crowd was very into this match, chanting "Let's go Ziggler." I didn't hear anything for Del Rio, but AJ getting involved in the match should have been expected. But I didn't. I'm not gonna lie there. She smashed Del Rio in the face with the Divas title, and that was that. To a world title match having it end in DQ, I don't know. Something about that just sounds bad. It just sounds bad for booking, because not a lot of matches, or more so recent title matches title matches in general just shouldn't end in DQ, especially a good match where both guys are extremely good amateur wrestlers, like this match here with Ziggler and Del Rio. Both men are extremely fantastic amateur wrestlers, and I just really didn't, understand why this match should end in a DQ. We should have just had a strict, flat-out winner, but I guess this is how they're going to... I don't know, is Ziggler done here? Is he not getting another world title match? Or are they going to keep this going and have another match at SummerSlam? Have it be in a cage or something so AJ couldn't get involved? Let me know what you guys have to say about that. Cena and Mark Henry was good. They both pulled their load in this match. The one thing I really didn't understand, though, is that they spent this entire feud basically talking about Cena's kind of fear of Mark Henry and how Mark Henry's come to this point. And they even had that little confrontation that they had on Monday where Cena couldn't pick up Mark Henry, and we all know he can because he's done it in the past, and he's done it to bigger guys like Mark Henry and The Big Show and Great Khali for some examples. But then he hits the FU. I don't have my timestamp or anything around here. He hits the FU sometime towards the end of the match. He gets a 2. And then at the end of the match, he locks in the STF, which is okay because, I guess that's supposed to put a lot of strain on your legs and everything. I understand that. But then Mark Henry gets too close to the rope, so Cena gets up and just pulls Mark Henry across the ring, towards the middle of the ring, locks it in again, and then without any question, Mark Henry starts tapping out. I don't know. That does not sound right. That sounds very anticlimactic to me. I mean, you spend this entire time talking about how Cena can't pick up guys like, I mean, we all know he could. Don't get me wrong. He's Super Cena. We understand that. But to go about it like that, and oh, yeah, they had that thing where he went to hit him with the FU and Mark Henry kind of dropped on him, and that was it from there. And then 6 days later, this guy gets superhuman strength and is able to pull 420 pounds across the ring and lock in an STF. I didn't understand that ending very much, but all in all, a very good match here as well. Like I said, both guys pulled their loads very, very well. And I'm really wondering what they're doing with Mark Henry. And I think I'm going to make another video later on this week with Mark Henry. I want to say this real quick before I get to the Raw Money in the Bank match. Putting these videos out does take a lot of work. It does, because I have to throw it in, Adobe Premiere Pro, which I just recently got. So I put it with the backgrounds, and I put it with the, download the pictures from WWE.com, and, animate them to do like a little fade in, fade out thing. It does take time, though. So if I do say that I'm going to make a video on this topic, it's not completely out of the picture. It's just going to be put off to the side until I, maybe Premiere Pro starts breaking down and I can just, make simple editing. Just like this video. This video is going to be simple editing. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that, like I said, I remember I said I was going to make a video on, like, a Q&A video, too. Q&A video is definitely coming up, so, that's not even out of the question there. But I remember I said I was going to make a video on Mark Henry. I said I was going to make a video on, like, Fandango or something like that, and I've been putting it off. I still want to make the videos, but they're going to take a lot longer to come out. So if you bear with me, it would be greatly appreciated. So I just wanted to take the time out of the video to say thank you guys for being patient with me. I definitely plan on putting out the best content that I can. So that's that. Now let's talk about the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. Thank you guys for going out that little spew there. So Randy Orton walks out of Philadelphia with the Money in the Bank briefcase. It should have been foreshadowed on SmackDown, because it was foreshadowed on SmackDown when he laid out Daniel Bryan and held the SmackDown Money in the Bank briefcase over his head, which I didn't really understand because it was SmackDown, but whatever, that's just a minor detail. They started the match all basically ganging up on RVD. They wanted to shut down the guy with the most momentum in this match. And like I said, the crowd was very into this match, especially when RVD was ever in the ring. A nice point in the match was when he hit a 5-star on Christian from the top of a ladder. That was a really cool moment. I couldn't see a lot of it because my stream was like, it was cutting in and out, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that was just for anybody else or it was because my computer was overheating or something like that, but something was going on with my stream. But towards the end of the match, Daniel Bryan was going to try and get the briefcase. Then Curtis Axel comes out of nowhere and starts attacking Daniel Bryan. And then CM Punk lays out Curtis Axel. Paul Heyman comes out to yell at Curtis Axel's unconscious body. CM Punk starts climbing the ladder, going to get the briefcase. But then Paul Heyman comes out of nowhere and starts throwing the ladder at CM Punk. Maybe 30 seconds within that beatdown, Punk was laying in a pool of his own blood, basically, giving Randy Orton enough time to RKO RVD, which it's funny because I still can't watch that RKO. I still can't watch Randy Orton versus RVD without that scary-looking RKO that he hit on RVD at One Night Stand. I still can't look at those two the same without that. I mean, I don't know if that's just with me, but anyway, like I said, very good match here. I'm not gonna put this match down, but that means we're gonna have to see Orton Cena Part 40 or something like that. So, I don't know where WWE's planning on having this. There was at one point where they were gonna have Daniel Bryan win and face Cena for the belt, but I guess that's not what they're gonna be doing here. I guess they're gonna be going forward with this Randy Orton heel turn, and probably gonna be having him cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase sometime in the next few weeks, leading into a John Cena, Randy Orton WWE Championship match for SummerSlam, which is August 18th, and will be my next WWE pay-per-view review. Let me know what you guys had to say about Money in the Bank. I thought it was an excellent show tonight. I got 6 out of the 8 matches right. The 2 Money in the Bank matches were the ones I got wrong. Let me know what you guys had to say about the match. Follow me on Twitter down in the description box below. Subscribe to me, excuse me, for all the latest videos. Like I said earlier in my little spew that I had there, I will try and put out the best content that I can, but you guys are going to have to be a little patient with me. And I'm out. I'm sorry to take up most of your time here. Perry the Entertainer signing out. Peace.